It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Stay with us on this because this is unique. This is an unconventional roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, try to follow me, she says. Leah and Agora Hills, try to follow me and please don't be mad. I suspected my husband might be seeing someone else, so my friend and I concocted a plan. We did our own Ryan's Roses on him. My friend called and offered him roses. He sent them to another woman, a woman whose house we were all supposed to go to for a party a few days later. So we actually sent the roses to her and never busted him. While at the party, I sensed some flirting, but her husband was there, and so were the flowers. I mentioned the flowers to my husband, and he acted like he knew nothing about them. He's the one that sent them to her.
Right.
I'm so mad right now. I want to bust him on the air. I want it to be bad, but I don't want to do it alone. Well, we are here. We're here to help. It's crazy that you're taking this on your own now. Leah, you did this yourself. You found out that he's cheating, and now you want to bust him publicly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you know
you're not mad.
what I find so interesting is that you brought up the flowers while at the party, and he acted totally naive.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. I don't. That's why I'm calling, because I just at this point I want some help.
I understand.
I just feel really uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable enough in and of itself.
In the first set of flowers that he sent to her, did he put a note or no? Did you not go there?
Yeah, he did put a note, but it just said, "Congrats on closing the big one," which could either be completely disgusting or make sense to sue the realtor.
Yeah. So Patty tells me that you want us to call are we calling as the flower shop or you're calling as the flower shop?
So I was thinking you would call, please, and you could pretend to be the flower shop
and check on the flowers.
Yeah, and just kind of say that there is like a mix-up on your end.
Problem with the delivery.
Yeah.
Well, so Patty was suggesting basically that we call and we say, "Hey, we're sorry that the flowers didn't make it," and see if he says, "Yeah, they did. I saw them," and then he's busted. I mean, that's kind of what we're thinking would be best. Are you good with that?
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on one second, Leah. Let's come back and make this unconventional roses call. We've got Leah on the phone, Agora Hills. So she did her own DIY Ryan's Roses and sent flowers. She actually sent flowers to this house where they were going to go to a party where this woman lives. Her husband sent the woman the flowers. They go to the house. The flowers are there. She sees her husband flirting with this woman who's married, and she brings up the flowers, and he acts like he knows nothing about them, and they're sitting right there in the living room of this house where they're having a party. So what do we do about it? We already know he's busted, but she wants to double check and also catch him on the air. So Patty's going to call from the flower shop and suggest that the flowers didn't make it, and she's very, very sorry about that. There's been a mix-up, and see what he says. Because if he says the flowers made it, then we know he's guilty, right? So, Leah, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM, okay?
All right. Well, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay, hold on one sec. What's her name, Leah? What's the other woman's name?
Martha.
Okay, Patty's going to get this done. All right, Patty, you ready?
I am, yes.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Robert?
This is Robert.
Hi, Robert. My name is Whitney from Floral Cove Flowers. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
Hi, I think we spoke a few weeks ago. We called you because you were chosen to receive a free dozen roses, and I apologize. There was a mistake on the order, and the order was never delivered. And I just wanted to see if it was okay with us to resend them again.
Well, I actually know that they've been delivered already. They definitely were delivered.
No, they were not. I have my records here that our driver wasn't able to make it that day. Our driver got a flat tire, and we weren't told of that until last night, and I apologize.
Okay. No, I mean, I appreciate the call, but maybe something happened you didn't know, but I actually know they were delivered. They definitely were.
I don't.
Robert, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is the voice of your wife, Leah. I need you to understand that. And how do you know those flowers were delivered? How are you so adamant about them being delivered?
Well, I'm adamant because I was at the house they were delivered to. I've seen them. I know them.
And you sent them to Martha. You sent them to Martha. You sent them to her house, and then you denied knowing anything about the flowers when you were with your wife, and she asked you about it.
Well, listen. Right off the bat, you're just jumping down my throat. But second of all, she, if you have to know, she happens to have closed the big house, and that's why I wrote congrats on closing the big one on the card. It was
okay, Rob, you're just digging your hole deeper.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
Justify yourself. Hmm?
Robert, you sent Martha
You got a
flowers.
bunch of people calling me and saying I did something that I didn't or whatever.
Well, hold, Robert. Let's just stick to the facts. At the party, your wife asked to mention those flowers. You denied knowing anything about them. Now you just told me you sent them, and you told me what you put on the card. So we know that you're cheating on Leah with Martha. We know it, Robert.
I'm not.
We know it.
I'm not cheating it. It's not like that actually.
What is going on? Would you please, I'm calling the radio to help me with this. Just come on, Robert.
Don't you think that's a little much?
Robert, you sent roses to another woman with a card. You just told me that. So what's going on with this other woman? Leah knows she knows that you're cheating. So just tell us what's happening. Let's make this easy.
She knows I'm cheating because I sent another woman roses.
That's right.
Congrats.
That's correct. And then you lied about it when she asked you.
I just want to know the truth. It's really, can we move on? Can we move forward here?
Move forward? Listen, I don't know what to say. I didn't want it to be this way. I certainly wouldn't have planned it to be on the radio.
Right. But you're cheating with Martha, correct?
Past tense. There was something brief with Martha.
Okay.
Very, very.
Oh, man.
And it's over?
It's way over. It was over before it started.
You're now.
Oh, God.
Now you're insulting Leah. So.
No, listen, you're jumping down my throat. Why isn't she saying stuff?
Robert, you invited this call. You invited this call by denying anything about the flowers when your wife asked you about them and sending them to Martha, who's married. So don't jump at me. You're basically begging me to call you.
Well, it was easier to deny it at the house because I didn't want to make a big scene.
Does Martha's husband know that you've been messing around with his wife?
No, he doesn't. No,
well,
I'd like to keep it that way.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be convenient, wouldn't it?
Leah, what's your reaction to now knowing this is fact?
I just,
I can't believe you would think that this is a surprise.
What does that mean?
Well, I love her, but we don't get along very well. I can't see that she would think this is a surprise.
Well, let me let her respond. Leah, what is your reaction to what your husband is doing and saying?
What I did.
Oh, my God, Robert. I feel so unseen, and I feel so hurt, to be honest, and I have not had the courage to talk about this to you. But it's so casual to you, and it's not casual to me. I feel like I've completely lost my best friend. But to you, it's all, it's no big deal.
How about when you have problems and you have issues, you talk about it. You don't go cheat. That's not are you surprised?
I thought we had tried. I thought that it was.
Okay, so yeah. You just cheat after that.
Leah, we have to let you guys go and keep moving here, but Robert, you're caught by your wife. You're messing around with the married woman. You're not being upfront with Leah. Leah
A lot of those things are true, except for one thing. It was one time, and it's over with.
Well, I think that's irrelevant. I'll let your wife say that, but I think it's irrelevant. All right, Leah, I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully, it's bad news, but we got some news for you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Right. Good
It's
luck.
not bad news. We can work through this.
Robert,
It's fine.
I can't, Robert. You guys, it's up to you guys, okay? But you're wasting all of our time running us around in circles and then admitting to it. You know what I mean?
I don't like that guy.
Running around in circles and then going, all right, I tried.
I did.
I did once.
And you're surprised?
Yeah. And she, yeah, exactly. There's no need to rehash all of that Ryan's Roses, but the gist of it was Leah's husband, Robert, cheated, he said, once on her with their friend Martha, who's married. Mm-hmm. And then he said something that struck me, and that was, well, of course I cheated on you once. You act surprised? Like as if Leah, his wife, deserved for him to have this kind of behavior and do all of this.
And he said that they did talk about it, but that didn't work, so cheating is fine.
And so we knew he was guilty. She knew he was guilty. She made the Ryan's Roses call on her own. But the question is, what is going through his mind where he actually legit says, well, how could you be surprised that I'm doing this?
Awful.
Kate has a good observation. Kate, what's going through this guy's mind? How is he seeing his marriage?
I feel like he's seeing his marriage as just like a job he's lost interest in. Like he doesn't even take it.
He definitely felt like he wasn't taking it seriously. He definitely lost engagement in trying. It certainly felt that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like marriage is work. It's not like it's something that you commit to. It's not like, oh yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Right.
I mean, I just feel really bad for Leah.
Well, she knew it, and she wanted him to be caught. I mean, she essentially already knew this because she did her own DIY Ryan's Roses call.
I know. How about that, by the way?
Thanks for calling. Desiree, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi. Just want to say I'm a big fan of yours, Ryan.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, of course. I love this show. And there's another thing. Honestly, I think Robert is a big idiot. Like, he's a huge jerk. He should have never sent the roses in the first place.
Yeah. I understand, but she wanted, she already did the roses, wanted to find out, wanted us to do it on the air and bust him on the air. But you're saying that Robert shouldn't have sent the roses in the first place.
Yeah, he shouldn't. I mean,
if he said it was over.
Yeah, it was over. Then why even send the roses? I'm totally team Leah. Like, I'm glad she caught him out there.
Mm-hmm. Is there any getting out of this? Do you think they stay together or not?
No, I think it's completely over. I think he's totally untrustworthy, and it's time to kick him to the curb.
I think that's happening
like
as we speak.
So blah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
The what?
He sounded so blah.
He sounded so what?
Blah.
Blah?
Yeah.
I couldn't understand what you said. Blah?
Like blah. Like he's probably the guy that's like, mwah.
Well, what? Use a word. I don't know what that means.
He just seemed
animal
like
sounds.
he just kind of seemed like a guy with his finger in the air,
He was disengaged. He was complacent and not being upfront about his feelings with his wife. So he decided to go cheat with their friend and then say to his wife, wait, you're surprised? Of course I'm going to do this.
Yeah, he's just like a wanderer.
Yeah. Well, I'm over it.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is the way this will work. We're about to get into the public service of this Ryan's Roses. And afterwards, we will clear the phone lines if you want to talk about it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, out of Sherman Oaks, my husband has been cheating. At least emotionally. I want to know if he's cheating physically as well. One of his best friends is a woman, which has been fine. She was a groomsman in our wedding, and they've always had a very close relationship. They confide in each other. Well, this woman, she recently entered a long-term relationship, and he has been there for her. But something feels different this time. Maybe I've watched too many romantic comedies in my life, but I feel like they've finally fallen for each other. So almost as if the best friend's now available, and the husband's falling for the best friend. Not great. So, Layla, I will say that we have done 4,000 of these Ryan's Roses, and I would trust your gut on this. I hate to say it, but I think your gut on this is probably right, because you know him, you know her, you know that you feel already that he's emotionally not with you. And I think that you're probably right, but we want to make the call. Is there anything else we need to know about this woman? They have been platonic friends, you say, for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, they've known each other forever. She was like a groomsman in our wedding on his side. So I know they have a
And you were cool.
Friendship.
You were cool.
Yeah, I wanted if she's important to him, I want her to know that she's also important to me, and I want to make sure that she feels it was important that he knew that I trusted him.
Do you ever hang out with her one-on-one? Do you guys text each other?
No, we never really had that kind of a friendship, and it's also, you know, he's just always going to be his friend, not my friend, you know, but I wanted her to feel comfortable.
Do you think that maybe because she's now single, this connection has gone farther? Is that what you're worried about?
That is the thing. That's something that caused it just felt like a shift was when she got single. And I know, like, you know, they help each other out emotionally, but it's just the fact that it's a romantic relationship that she's recovering from and he's filling that void, it just makes me nervous because he is a really caring person. And I could just see that turning. I'm worried it's something bad's happened.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and make the call. He's cheating. If she feels this, she's right. I just seen this so many times.
It's just so weird to me that she's not close with that woman. You know what I mean?
It's making sense. Let's come back. All right, we are making this call now. Layla, Sherman Oaks. She's got a husband who's got a woman as a best friend. And this woman broke up with her boyfriend. And her husband has been the shoulder to cry on. And she thinks for sure her husband's emotionally connected to this best friend woman. This woman was in the wedding as a groomsman, by the way. That's how close her husband and this woman are. Mm-hmm. And she senses that he's for sure emotionally. And she's worried that he's acting different now. And now that she's single, it's more than that. And I think she's probably right.
Well, let's see. We don't know.
So here's what we're going to do. We'll put her on the air, and you know what to ask, and then we're going to make the call to her husband. So, Layla, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
So we're going to make this call. Sissany is actually going to offer him some roses, and we want to see his reaction to who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
So bear with us. Don't say anything until we tell him that his voice is being broadcast on the radio, and that's when we should all come in. So good luck, and here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this David?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, David. My name is Candace. I'm calling from Candy's Sweet Blooms. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Sherman Oaks on Ventura. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. What's going on?
Well, the reason I'm calling is because we have a wonderful promotion that we're doing right now. I would love to offer this to you. It's absolutely free. I don't need credit card info or billing info, anything like that from you. It's a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they would receive them by lunchtime today.
Okay. Is this from like a win or something? Did I win something?
No, we're just doing a promotion where like once a week we pick somebody to give out free roses to, and you can just send them to anybody that you'd like, and you can put a note on there as well. They're free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family in the future.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. And you said you don't need a credit card or anything. Just
Nothing.
The name?
Just the name of. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah. Okay. Her name is Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah. Normal spelling.
Yeah, that's my mother-in-law's name.
Can I put a note on there?
Yeah, let's put a note on there.
Just put. We'll get through this.
We'll get through this.
Yeah. We'll get through this. We will get through this.
We will get through this. Okay.
David, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. It's Ryan Seacrest. I have your wife, Layla, on the phone. Layla, is Veronica the name of this best friend?
Yeah, it is.
David,
what?
David, just your wife will explain later, but she's reached out to us because she thinks that you are cheating on her with your friend Veronica. True?
Wait. What is this? What's going on?
Layla, ask him.
Are you cheating on me with Veronica?
What? No, Layla. What are you?
Then why are you sending her flowers? I know you're close, but something's changed, and I need to know.
Nothing has changed. She just got out of a very, very, very tough relationship. So what does it matter? Like, I mean, I've always been there for her. So why is this an issue now? I don't get, because it sounds like you're making a big deal out of this, and I need to know, like, what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on. It's just intuition. It's my gut. My gut is telling me that something weird is going on, and you're sending her these flowers, and I know that she's going through a hard time. But like, also, I'm your wife, and like, maybe you should think about having even like hesitated and thought about sending them to the woman that you are going to spend your life with.
So you want me to send you flowers too? I mean, look, she's going through something really hard right now. I don't understand what's happening right now.
It's just interesting that your wife is not top of mind.
What do you mean my wife is not top? What is this? Like,
hold on, David. Really, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Important you understand. We'll explain later. But Layla believes you're emotionally cheating with Veronica. Are you?
No, I'm there for her because she's going through a tough time right now.
Okay, then Layla, are you jealous of the connection that he has with Veronica?
No, I've never had a problem with it before. Like, I was happy to have her in our wedding because I know how much she means to him, but the energy of it has changed. The nature of the comforting has changed, and it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like they're falling for each other.
What? No.
So, not. David, is there a chance that this is happening?
No, there is not. We have always been close, and we are always going to be close. But I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane, and I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like, if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It bothers me.
What if it is an issue?
Yeah, is that an ultimatum?
Yeah, are you saying that you choose your best friend over your wife?
I am not saying anything right now. I'm trying to ask my wife a question here, and honestly, I don't know if this is something that I need to broadcast over, whatever radio station this is. So,
well, David, it's not necessary to broadcast this. Let me put you both on hold, and you guys can take it from here. So,
he's defensive.
I believe him now.
No.
I do. Sorry, I thought Layla was right with her gut, but I believe him now.
I don't.
I think for some reason she's not comfortable with the friendship. Yeah, for some reason she's now not comfortable with the closeness that he's got with this.
Maybe it's because
girlfriend.
He's spending more time with this girl than he is with her, and that would
I went into
bother
this thinking
me too.
She's right, but I think I believe David.
She has a right to have a problem with that relationship.
She has a right,
even if he hasn't cheated. She has a right to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm having problems."
We're not here for that. We're here to find out if he cheated. I don't think he cheated.
What is it called? Micro cheating? He's micro cheating.
So he's not being a good friend. He's micro cheating. What's the difference between micro cheating and good friending?
This is going to end bad.
It's not necessarily going to end bad if they fix it. Like, if she's jealous of the friendship, then let's
that
get it all out
has
there.
To go away.
We'll come back. So Layla, and the note is becoming the smoking gun in the call here. And one contraction. Mm-hmm. Not you'll get through this. We'll get through this. All right. So Layla believed that her husband, David, was emotionally cheating with his friend, Veronica. Long story short, he's got a female friend. They're tight. She was actually a groom's person in the wedding. Now she broke up with her boyfriend or whoever she was dating or with. And were they married? She had a boyfriend, right?
Boyfriend, I believe.
Boyfriend. So anyway, she's now single. Mm-hmm. And he's the shoulder that she's crying on.
And apparently Layla's husband. Sending flowers to.
Well, he sent flowers to and said, we'll get through this. Now, should his wife be top of mind? Yes. Should his wife be included in knowing that his female friend's going through stuff? Yes.
Of course.
But I don't know that based on the call, we can tell if he's cheating or not. He seemingly is being a good friend to this woman. Listen.
I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane. And I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't love that part, but
He should be more sensitive. He should be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea you felt like this.
True.
That's true. I will include you more in our conversations. Like, I hate that we've been shutting you out. Like, he was just so aggressive.
True. I went in thinking this guy's cheating. I came out of it unsure, thinking he's not, actually. So Nicole is on in Garden Grove. Go ahead, Nicole. What do you make of it?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm with Ryan. I don't think that he's cheating. I think that, put yourself, imagine yourself in that situation, right? Your husband's best friend breaks up with her boyfriend. So that would make me insecure because then I'd be like, whoa, you're spending a lot of time with this person who's now single.
Mm-hmm. So but that means we don't trust our husband now.
Right. Well, but you have to see, like, it's human nature to be insecure. And then, like he's sending her flowers and not the wife. And I fully think that and believe that husbands and wives should be best friends.
That's
you should have a best friend that's
the best,
not your wife or your significant other, right?
Yeah, and this woman was she was a groomsman essentially, So
yes,
it's a unique
relationship is great, and and it is a unique situation because it's opposite sex type thing, but I hope Layla can be secure enough and in their marriage that that she can know that they can make it through this.
Yeah.
And I think the note should have said, I hope you'll get through this, or I pray, or like, I know you will.
And instead of saying, right, we'll get through this, I hope, or I know you'll get through this would have been better.
Exactly. I wish we would have known how he signed the card.
Thanks, Nicole. Listen, I think the broader issue is when you marry someone and their dearest friend might be a member of the opposite sex or someone that on a blank slate they could pursue, but they were friends with them. Like I have female friends that I've been friends with for so long that are part of the package.
And that's fine.
You know what I mean?
But include them into your new package.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Have them be friends. Have them exchange numbers. Have them go out by themselves.
And they are, and I think that's what makes it cool.
Exactly.
They're also married.
That wasn't happening here.
Right.
She said she never hung out with her that much. She wasn't that close with her.
So let me ask Mary. Mary's in Newport Beach. Lucky.
I know.
Mary.
Hi. Yes.
Good morning.
Ryan, good morning. No, the note connotes he has some involvement in what's going on. The we'll get through this. It isn't something minor. It wasn't a slip of the tongue. He actually said it to you guys twice. Like, we'll get through this, and then you clarified this scene. He said, we will get through this. There's something that he's involved in. I don't think she's crazy. I think she does have something to go on with her gut. She needs to listen to her gut. And with him giving that really passive-aggressive ultimatum, that's gaslighting. He's making her feel like she's crazy if she doesn't support their relationship, and that's really bad. That's wrong. He has... unintentionally, he hasn't said it out loud, but he's definitely choosing the best friend over his wife right now. And he's making her feel that way, and that's wrong in any marriage.
He is.
And do you think he's cheating?
I wasn't sure because there's not like a physicality aspect yet, right? Right? We can't prove that, but what we can emotionally, something's going on. And that's for sure. I mean, I really feel that way. But we will, I don't know. I mean,
it's not great. Not the right choice of words, for sure.
No, something's going on. I feel like something has maybe changed, and that is what she's feeling. That's what Layla's feeling. That change has happened in the relationship.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is insightful. We appreciate you calling, Mary, in Newport Beach. Trenton, lay it on us. You are in the same situation where you have a best friend that's a female and a wife. What happened?
Yeah, well, my situation wasn't exactly the same, but in my experience, I felt myself getting closer to my friend, and emotionally, you could say I cheated, but when I felt the feelings and the physical attraction coming, I actually ended it because, I have a 2-year-old autistic son, my wife, that we were having rough times, but luckily I took the high road.
And how did your wife respond to that?
Well, she never knew how close I was getting. So that's where my situation is a little bit different.
Yeah, and you with your wife now still?
Yes.
And do you feel guilty in what you had with your friend?
Yes.
And is your friend speaking to you anymore?
Very little. It's more of a casual friendship, more so than as close as we were.
I want to get Sisney's take on this because I think a lot of people get to that point, and I think you did a very good thing.
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
right
you did.
thing.
You did the right thing.
And I think people would be lying if they said in an ebb in their relationship that doesn't happen, but they don't act on it, and you didn't.
And thank you for calling us and sharing the story.
Being as defensive as he is, it leads me to believe that if he hasn't already cheated, he's definitely thought about it. Yeah. And with the ultimatum given his wife, it's almost like an out. That way, he can start the physical without feeling as guilty.
Which is so selfish. All right.
So selfish.
Trenton, you're a good guy. Thanks for calling, buddy.
I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right. See ya. I like to get a couple I love yous in the morning. Just out of my system. You know what I mean? Like, not that
nice.
I like to give it. Like, I like to give a little Trenton I love you. It's nice. Every hour. I'd like to dish out an I love you. And so I think the question is he cheating? Or is he being a good friend to this woman?
He sent the flowers to her. I think
that could be considered a good friend.
He wrote, "We'll get through this."
Not the best choice of words.
Super sexy sounding.
Not the best choice of words. I'm just saying. So let's just go to Hemet, because when in doubt, Hemet can resolve.
Yeah.
Hemet, are you at the center of Hemet, Brianna?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Would you give us a ruling on this? What do you think?
He's a narcissist. I don't like how he totally just he was trying to flip it on her like she was the crazy one.
Yeah, I know.
Huh. You don't think he was trying to be a good friend?
But his wife should be his friend.
I agree.
He's not being a good husband. I'll tell you that much.
No. The thing is, he needs to just put the shoes on the other foot. If it was the other way around, how would he feel?
I think that's fair. I think it's fair to leave it at that. Thank you. He should step into her viewpoint and see things how she's seeing it, and then move forward. Mm-hmm. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time to get down to business. This is Ryan's Roses. It's a public service and a last resort if you cannot get to the bottom of something that's bothering you and you think that your spouse is cheating on you. Lena, she wrote to us and she said this all has to do with the Halloween party. Your husband had a Halloween party at a bar after work last week. They had a costume contest. And that's when you saw pictures posted that bothered you. So, Lena, what did you see that's causing trouble?
Well, basically, they do this Halloween party every year, and sorry, I'm a little nervous and shaken up. And then they go all out. Like, they have big prizes and stuff. And so my husband always likes to go all out. And so he dressed as Pennywise, and there was a photo booth. And what he didn't realize was his boss posted all the photos from the photo booth from the Halloween party. Uh-huh. And he posted those on Monday. And what my husband doesn't know is one of his pictures with another girl who's sitting on his lap. It's like those photo booths. You jump in and they take like a series of photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was this woman from his work sitting on his lap, and then in like there's a series of them, and then in the last one they're kissing, like their lips are on each other, and I'm just like, what's that about? And he doesn't even know any of these pictures have been posted that his boss did this.
Okay, that's all I need to know. How do you explain that?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, like hand in the candy jar.
And have you told him you've seen these photos yet?
No.
Okay. It's interesting. Lena's on the line. We're about to call her husband for Ryan's Roses. It's interesting that his boss would post those pictures. If his boss knows he's married and he's like wrongfully in the lap of somebody and kissing somebody.
But maybe there's probably so many pictures he didn't even think to like dissect them, or he didn't think anybody was doing anything wrong.
So Halloween party, and her husband is seen in posted photos with a woman on his lap, and in also one of the photos they are kissing. I don't even know how you explain it. Like it's cheating. There's photo evidence.
Yeah.
Well.
So Lena, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Yes, I give you my permission to call my husband on KIIS-FM.
Okay, Sisney's going to make the call. Stay very quiet until we find out what's going on. She's going to offer him some roses, and we're going to see what he says and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, and he sometimes can be a little skeptic, so you like just try and sell it really well.
Okay, Sisney's on it. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi. Can I speak to Greg, please?
Yeah, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg. My name is Bonnie. I'm calling from Great Glendale Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a brand new flower shop here on Brand. And the reason I'm calling is because we're trying to get the word out about our business. And so what we do is each week we pick somebody to send free dozen roses to. So you can actually send them to anybody that you'd like today. You've been selected. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info, cash, anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our blooms.
But how was I selected?
You probably purchased something online in the last anywhere from 6 to 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers from local vendors.
Okay, so I won't get like weird emails or anything?
No, I don't know. You won't get any emails unless you want to get promotional emails from us. But for right now, we're just giving away a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, cool. Sounds great.
Great. So I just need the name of the person. We can start there.
Let's do Lena, my wife.
Okay. How do you spell her name?
Lena.
Lena. Great. And then what would you like to put on the card?
Let's just put, I don't know, like, Dear Lena, crazy story, free flowers or something.
Oh, crazy story, free flowers.
Yeah.
Got it.
Greg, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that.
What is going on?
Your wife is on the line, and she would like to address something. You had a Halloween party at a bar after work last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There were some photographs posted on Instagram with a woman in your lap, and also a photograph posted of you and this woman kissing, and she wants to know what's going on.
What? I didn't post any photographs of anything from that party.
No, you didn't post them. Somebody else did. And it shows you cheating.
I am not cheating on my wife. I don't know what.
So, Greg, can you explain the photos that she has of you and this woman so close and intimate?
What? Oh, there was like a photo booth or something. They had, people were lining up and taking pictures because we were all dressed up.
I know. Are we sure that Pennywise was him?
Were you dressed as Pennywise?
Yeah.
And did you kiss another woman in a photo booth?
Look, we did not kiss. Like the lady, it was a lady I work with, that she kissed my mask. Like we weren't kissing.
Lena is on the phone, your wife. Lena, tell him what you saw.
Greg, there was a Catwoman on you or something. There was like somebody. Who is she?
She's just somebody.
You are kissing each other.
No, listen.
Not just somebody.
It's just people from work. We had that work party. You know that.
And that's how it always starts. It always starts that way.
Look, we were lined up. I sat down first to get my picture, and she was like already tipsy. She's like, I want to sit on Pennywise's lap. She sat on my lap.
So she's tipsy at a work thing, and you let her sit on your lap, and then you guys kiss?
We didn't kiss. I was sitting there. She's like, I want to kiss Pennywise, and kissed my mask, and they took the picture, and that was it.
Were you wearing a
that's
mask?
not great. Still, it's not great.
But were you wearing a mask or did you have face paint on?
No, it was a mask. We didn't have. I didn't have face paint. It wasn't like my lips.
Okay,
no.
so Greg, just to move this along, your wife is concerned. I understand why. That's not posted out to the world. Doesn't make her feel great, and it doesn't look great. Is there something going on? Let's just get it out there.
Just say it.
There's nothing going on. That she's new at work. I don't even really know her.
But she's clearly flirting with you and wants the world to see it.
It's not great.
I think, honestly, I don't even think she... No, there's nothing going on. I promise. Listen, why don't we... Look, let's just talk about this later. What is happening? This is not
What's
cool.
happening is you're kissing, and now it's on, like, social media galore.
All right, listen, Greg, bad judgment.
I didn't post it.
Your boss posted it.
Which is the worst thing, Greg. Now I just look like...
It's embarrassing, Greg. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Look, I'm sorry. I honestly didn't do anything wrong. I know where the line is. I have not crossed it. Honestly, if like I wouldn't have let her do that.
You on Instagram, my nieces.
I'm sorry. Like,
gonna see this.
Well, I mean, we can explain it to them too. I don't know what to say. Like,
Greg,
honestly,
it's bad judgment. It's embarrassing. It looks like she's flirting with you, and you're flirting with her, and so it's bad.
This is embarrassing.
I will see what you've caused. See what you've caused. I'm gonna have to. Lena and Greg from Ryan's Roses. I feel like he feels bad, Greg.
I know.
But come on, you're in a photo booth. Your lips are against someone else's lips.
Not great.
I mean, it's bad.
Even
like,
if
you
it
got to
is a
know,
mask.
it doesn't matter if it's Halloween in a mask or not. You got to know that's going to be bad.
Yeah.
And in this day and age where a photo can go viral, guess what? Bad news. It sounds like, I'm not, like, what's going on with this coworker?
Mm-hmm.
What's she trying to instigate?
No, it's not great.
Tony, you're fine with it?
No, I'm not. I just thought perhaps there was another Pennywise at the party and it wasn't him.
No, it definitely wasn't him.
That was a great question, but he confirmed it was him.
Yeah, I know. Oy.
So I get Lena saying, I'm embarrassed.
Well,
like,
yeah.
you're my husband, and now the world sees you splashed around, like, kissing someone else. I don't like it. So that sucked.
It was just exactly what you said. Bad judgment.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Leslie in Montebello is on with us. So, Leslie, you've been fighting a lot with your husband, and you said that when you fight, you go to your sister's place?
Yes. I can't take it. I just go.
Okay. So this most recent time, you guys had an argument. And when you got back, what did you discover that made you think someone had been there?
Well, okay, like normally I'm like in a hurry because of my job, so I'll leave like my clothes on the bathroom floor. And he had put all my clothes from the bathroom floor in a drawer, and like stuff from the counter that's my hair ties, my blotting powder, a thing of lotion. He stuffed it all into a drawer. Plus, like, our wicker candle in the bedroom. Like,
so he was, like, getting rid of any evidence that somebody lived there with him?
Yes.
This
That's
is
exactly
extreme, though. You really
let me
think?
ask you something. Do you think he picked a fight with you so you would leave so he could bring someone over?
Exactly. That's what he did. I know he did.
How did he know you weren't going to come back that night, though?
When we argue, I go to my sister's house, I stay there all night, and I come back the next day, and then it's like, okay, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So he knew I wasn't coming back.
So you really think that not only is he cheating, he drove you out to cheat on you in the window you'd be gone at your sister's during the fight. That is high risk.
Very.
I mean, that's honestly, like, he knows that time frame I'm going to be gone, and that's what he did.
Why are you guys fighting so much? What's up?
We've been having, like, money problems lately. He's like the main spender in the family, and it drives me crazy. And
he was in a really bad mood, and it blew up yesterday. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have you hold on for a second. We're going to try and get him on the phone and see if we can find out for Ryan's Roses. Leslie Montebello, 102 point. That'd be crazy if you actually did that. I mean, he either wants to get caught. Ryan's Roses is active right now. We're calling Leslie's husband. Leslie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on KIIS-FM.
All right, we're calling him. Did he actually do what Leslie thinks he did? Drive her out by fighting with her so she would go to her sister's place, then put all their stuff into a drawer so it looked like no one lived with him, and have another woman over. That's what Leslie thinks happened. She thinks he picked a fight to make her leave so he could have another woman over.
It's so extreme, but then part of me was like, maybe he was trying to clean up because he was trying to make you happy, but putting everything in a drawer is not the right way to clean up.
Looks like it was fast, right? Like just hasty. All right, here we go. Good luck, Leslie. Let's be very quiet till we find out what's going on, all right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yes, this is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Rita. I'm calling from the Enchanted Florist. We actually service the LA area and offering local residents today a promotion. What it is a dozen free red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is this a scam? Because, legally you have to tell me this is a scam.
I don't need any info from you. I don't need cash, credit cards, anything like that. It's just a promotion that we do for our business once a month to try to promote it.
You know what? All right. It's actually my mother's birthday. My mother-in-law's birthday.
Okay. What's her name?
Aurora.
You spell that for me?
Aurora.
Thank you. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just put hi, beautiful. Hope you have a great birthday. Love, Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I have your wife, Leslie, on the line. Leslie, do you know Aurora?
That's my mother.
Okay, so that makes sense that Kevin was being sweet by sending her roses, right?
No, why are you sending roses to my mom?
Well, I'm sending it to my mother-in-law because it's a big birthday for her. It's her 58th birthday.
58.
Is that true, Leslie?
I mean, yeah, it's her birthday, but I already got a gift card to give to her. Why would you just put my name on there too?
Well, you got her a gift card, so that's your gift, and I wanted to give her something personally from me.
It sounds all legit to me. I don't understand. Well, Kevin, let me tell you why we're calling. So we're calling because Leslie said you guys had not been clicking lately, and most recently, y'all got into a fight. She left. She came back. She saw that all of her things were shoved into a drawer. I'm just going to be direct with you, Kevin. She thinks while she was away, you had another woman over and you're cheating on her. How do you respond?
I mean, yeah, we get into arguments. It's typical marriage stuff, bro. It's nothing serious about that. And I don't know.
Why'd you shove all her stuff in a drawer?
Well, she always leaves her stuff around like dirty, and I just didn't want that to remind me of what we just went through. So I was just like, let me just put her stuff away. I was just cleaning up. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Did you pick the fight intentionally for her to leave so you could have someone else over?
Not at all. If I did pick a fight, it'd be to watch the game. It wouldn't be to have anybody come over.
Let's see. I don't know what to ask him. What do you think?
I think that it's weird, first of all, that he's sending roses to my mom when I already got the gift card. I think it's really weird because he's never touched my dirty clothes before. You've never put my dirty clothes, just stuffed it in a drawer, and then took all of my stuff, not your stuff, but my stuff off the counter. Why would you even do that? It doesn't make sense unless you had somebody over.
You're acting like this is NCIS or Inspector Clouseau or something like that. Just because I picked up some clothes and
listen,
put it in the drawer. I mean, you are really going too far with that, and this is kind of getting really ridiculous because I cleaned up the mess that you had left and put them in a drawer, and I ordered roses for your mother's big 58th birthday. I'm out here cheating and doing all kinds of things. I don't know what's going on in your mind.
Kevin, seriously, put my dirty clothes in the hamper. Why would you put them in a drawer unless you were hurrying up to have a booty call as soon as I left? Huh?
Exactly. This is ridiculous. Did you come in the house while I was gone and use the blue light and saw fingerprints and things of that sort? This is not a way to live. I put your clothes in the drawer because you left them on the ground like you always do, and that's it, point blank. There's nothing more to it.
Blue light sounds really good right now, Kevin, because it just does not add up. Why would you take all of my stuff off of the bathroom counter and put them in a drawer with my dirty clothes? Huh? Why?
Why don't you ever clean up after yourself? And then ask your question. Why don't you clean up after yourself? This house is not a pigsty. And this is what
I'm not so sure you guys have big issues. I'm not so sure you have big issues. These sound like issues that can be resolved, Kevin, Leslie. And I don't know, Leslie, maybe nothing really happened. Maybe because y'all are in such a weird place, you just, we're thinking stuff is going on. Or maybe you know Kevin better than we do, and he's putting on a good show right now. But all I can tell you is I think we've done our part. It's over to you now, Leslie and Kevin, to sort through what is true, what is not true, and hopefully try and get to better ground.
You're not hooking up with her mom, are you?
Why would I hook up with a 58-year-old lady?
I don't know. You were quick to send the flowers to her.
Oh, my gosh, that's a great...
If I didn't send anything, it would have been an issue that you don't love my mother. You never send her anything for her birthday. I always send stuff.
Leslie, you don't think your mother would go behind your back with your husband, do you?
I don't know at this point. Why is he sending her flowers? Why are you rushing? Was she coming over? Were you trying to hook up with my mom?
Was it better if I sent her a bottle of Jack Daniels? Would that have been better?
Well, Leslie, why don't you talk to your mother? If you really believe that's a possibility, why don't you talk to your mother?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Kevin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Kevin, what are we doing here?
You have issues. You have very bad issues. To have me on a radio station to find out if I am cheating or if I'm sleeping around with your mother who's 58 years old, that's disgusting. That's just totally wrong.
Kevin, is your wife younger than you? Leslie, are you younger than Kevin?
I am younger than him, and he just said that my mom, was beautiful. So, and you're sending roses.
Her mother is married.
Hi, beautiful. Hope you have a great birthday. Love, Kevin.
Boom.
Could be innocent.
Evidence.
All right. There are a lot of different entanglements here. So I'm going to let you guys take it from this point. Leslie, go talk to your mom. Kevin, thank you for at least staying on the line. And I hope you guys get to a good place.
Good luck, guys.
I hope so.
How many times did he say 58? That's all I'm saying. Like,
It's not a special birthday.
58. The milestone 58th birthday?
Yeah, what in the world?
I don't get it.
I'm lost. Let's stop for a second, go back to Ryan's Roses. So you have Leslie and Kevin, and they're married, and Leslie thinks Kevin picks a fight with her, so she goes off to her sister's house, stays out the night. Then Leslie thinks that he had another woman over while she was gone because all of her things were stuffed into her drawer. And then Leslie thinks the woman could be Leslie's mom because Kevin sent flowers to Leslie's mom, who's married, celebrating her 58th birthday. Now, I think in a weird way, not knowing any of them, I don't know. But to me, it didn't sound like Kevin was doing something wrong. I mean, can't you send flowers? I mean, beautiful.
Yes.
Like, it was very just innocently sweet. I think.
I guess. I just didn't like his tone from the get-go, so I was already on defense mode with him.
Well, I did not think it was conceivable that he had her mom over in the window
ask.
while she was at her sister's house and her mom's married.
Sure, but I had to ask.
Did you think that was a possibility, Tanya?
No. No, I did not think so.
All right, so I think Lillian has a point. The big issue people are having is when he wrote the card to Leslie's mom saying, "Hi, beautiful," right, Lillian?
Yeah, that's the part that just doesn't add up for me. Like, why would he put "Hi, beautiful," like talking about his mother-in-law, and then not even put her name on the card? That's so
That'd be really weird. That'd be like me sending flowers to Michael's dad and saying, "Hi, handsome. Happy birthday." Like, I would never.
People say "Hi, handsome" all the time.
I wouldn't say that to Michael's dad.
But some people do.
Some people say "Hi, handsome" a lot.
Yeah, and like people say babe all the time to just.
Now,
anybody.
granted, it's a little gray, the "hi, beautiful" part, but I'm just not so sure that he had someone over. I'm definitely not so sure he had her mom over. He didn't seem to be into someone older than he was.
Or is he just
gaslighting us?
Yeah.
You've used that term a lot lately.
Just let him use it. He's excited about it.
Am I using it right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Good things come to those who wait.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lillian, thanks for calling.
Thank you, guys.
Counseling may be a good idea for Kevin and Leslie if they have a chance.
You think? Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So this is a public service, and let me read you. Here's the email we got. Leslie, Culver City. She says here in the email, I was out of town for the weekend with the kids, and I tried to reach my husband on the phone, but he did not pick up. A little while later, I checked the location of his iPhone, and he was in the Venice Beach area.
Ooh.
Nice area. Great area. Nice to roam around. Fantastic on the weekends. Hello, Abbott Kinney. I didn't think anything of it until later that day when a girlfriend of ours Instagrammed a picture from the same area. It just seemed like way too much of a coincidence. So I asked him who he was with that day. He said he went for a beer by himself because it was a beautiful day. That sounds strange. A beautiful day by yourself, a beer. Then later he changed his story and said that a couple of his buddies were there day drinking and he joined them. When I mentioned that she was there that day too, he acted surprised, which was weird, make him even more suspicious. All right, Leslie?
Yes.
Thank you for sending us the email. So tell me about this girl that was in the same area as your husband. Is she a real friend? Have you always thought that she was were you suspicious of her before? Like, give me some background and context on this girl.
I mean, she's one of those flirty girls, you know, she's one of those always posting on Instagram, look at my hot body at the beach kind of girls, but I don't know, it was weird because I was out of town, I was gone for the weekend, I had the kids, you know, I tried calling my husband, he didn't pick up, so, you know, when he didn't call me back, I checked his location on my iPhone, and he was in Venice Beach. He was near this bar we like to go to sometimes, and I was like, well, okay. But then a friend of ours, this girl, she popped up on Instagram, and she was in the same area in Venice Beach as my husband, like practically right in front of the bar that we like to go to. And it was like one of those, like I told you, like love in the sun in California posts. And it just, you know, it bugged me because it seemed like it was like too much of a coincidence.
But just because, so now, first he said he was having a beer by himself, which sounds a little strange. Then he says he was with his buddies day drinking. So he's already changed his story. But even though he changed his story, and even if this girl was around, what makes you think that he hooked up with her? I mean, it doesn't mean that they automatically were together.
Well, so it was just like the fact that she was there, and then he didn't answer his phone, and then he said that he was by himself, and then I found out he's not by himself. Like,
but you're jumping to the conclusion that all of that means that he is hooking up with this girl?
Yeah, but, you know, like later I mentioned to him, I was like, so, you know, I saw that Janet was there too by the beach, and he tried acting all surprised, but it was like one of those, like, you know, when people get that look on their face when they've been caught, but then they deny something, and you just know there's something wrong.
Yeah, but maybe, okay, so let's just call him, because maybe he clearly didn't tell you the truth at first, and maybe he just felt bad that he was out with all these people in the middle of the day, but
maybe she just happened to be there.
Doesn't mean anything happened. Let's find out. We'll make the call to your husband. Hang on for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Leslie.
Hi.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
How long have you been married, Tim?
We've been married for 5 years.
All right. Here we go. Good luck, all right? Sisney's going to actually get him on the line. She's going to offer him some flowers. We're going to find out who he sends them to. You said this other girl's name is Janet.
Yes.
So if he sends them to her, then we have a problem. And we'll find out if he sends them to somebody else or you or whatever. Then we want to find out what he writes on the card because that's key too, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Alex?
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Alex. My name is Marissa. How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Well, hi. I'm calling from the Blooming Florist. We're actually a new flower shop here in Culver City, right on Jefferson. And I'm calling because you've actually been selected today to receive a free dozen roses. We're doing a promotion where we're giving out free flowers today, and you've been selected.
Free roses.
Yeah, they're absolutely free. I actually don't need any billing information from you, credit card information, nothing. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to. We can write a cute little note on there, and they'll be out this afternoon. Or you can send them later this week, whatever's more convenient for you.
Hang on.
Okay.
I know the free roses game. I know what this is.
Oh, well, we do this once, we do this once a week here at this flower shop. Did we happen to call you last week by accident?
No. I get it. This is the roses thing. My wife is probably on the line right now. They're not any real roses, and I just want her to know that I love her. Okay?
Well, there are free dozen roses. You can send them to anybody. I don't know what you're talking about, but
I get it. My wife's on the phone right now. I know this is the radio. I just want her to, Leslie, I want you to know I love you.
I love you too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It was just really weird to me that you were lying to me. Like really weird.
Look, you're right, and I am going to be bringing you a beautiful bouquet of roses from a real florist tonight. You were right. You were right to be suspicious. I was with a friend of ours the other day, and I did not tell you the truth about it. But I want you to know that nothing happened.
Alex, I actually have to tell you you're being broadcast on the air. Obviously you know that, but I need to say that on the record. My name is Ryan. That's Sisney.
Hi.
Your wife is on the line. You were at a bar with some friends, and her friend Janet was there. She thinks that you're messing around with this girl. What's going on, and why did you say all the things you just said?
It looks bad, and I know it looks bad, and I should have come clean about it before, but it's nothing. It's not what it. Okay, so what happened was we were supposed to go with a big group, and just everybody else bailed, and we decided to go hang out anyway, and have a drink. It's not like,
why did you lie to your wife in the first place?
Yeah.
And did anything happen with Janet?
No, nothing happened at all. It's just I just panicked a little, and because I knew it looked bad, and I know sometimes that's all that matters. And
no,
so,
if it's not bad, then it's not bad. If it's not bad, it's not bad. You just tell her the truth.
Yep, you're totally right. At the time, it just seemed like if we never had to talk about it, it would have been a lot easier. But no, I mean, nothing happened. I love you, and I love our children, and I was totally disrespectful to lie to you about that, and I get how it looks, but that's all it was. It was.
So, Leslie, do you forgive him?
I mean, I just feel like I'm going to have to talk to Janet because you had said that you were out with your friends, and now all of a sudden you're saying that your friends didn't show up.
Yeah. You can talk to Janet. She can say, she can tell you the same thing. They said they were going to be there, and then they all just one at a time bailed. And
listen, bro, for a guy that's not that forthcoming, you're very forthcoming. You know, you could have really cut this off at the pass by just being honest with her at the beginning,
instead of creating all these lies.
I get now how bad it looks.
Well, Alex, thank you for staying on and explaining all of this to us, and we appreciate your honesty here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. And
Leslie,
I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Leslie, good luck with your conversation with Janet, all right?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Okay.
What? The what?
That was a lot.
.7 KIIS-FM. Right now, if you've been waiting, it's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me get Lisa on the phone. Thank you for writing into us. So we know that your husband FaceTimed you from work He was on a work trip in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And he appeared to have what you say is a hickey on his neck.
Yeah, 100%.
And when you asked him about it, you saw it was clear. When you asked your husband about what looked to be like a hickey, what did he tell you?
He said that he had an allergic reaction to the soap at the hotel.
And was it local? Like a really small area, or was it all over his neck?
It was like pretty local, but it was very defined. Like I could see it on the camera clearly.
So there's a real contrast to his skin and this mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you also tell me in your email that you've always been able to tell when your husband is lying, and you saw what you thought was a lie.
100%. Yeah, he has no ability to lie whatsoever.
Yeah,
and
I
could tell. Yeah, and we've been together for 10 years. Like I know everything about him. Every breath that he takes. Like I can tell what is behind it all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Lisa, hang on for 1 second. She saw her husband on FaceTime with a hickey on his neck. She asked him about it. He says it's a rash from the soap, but she knows he's lying. So what is going on in Chicago on this work trip? Let's get into it. Ryan's Roses. Lisa on the line saw her husband FaceTime her with a hickey on his neck while on a work trip in Chicago. How many days was he gone in Chicago for this work trip?
Altogether, it was like 3 days, like Monday through Wednesday, I think.
Have you caught him in lies? Night. You say you can tell when he's lying. Have you caught him in lies before?
Yeah, I've caught him stupid things like, leaving the fence open and the dog got out. He lied about that. He lied about the number of people that he's been with. He lied about some flirty emails between him and a coworker years ago, before we even got married. And I knew he was lying in every situation, but especially the email part of it was definitely an issue for our relationship, but we worked it out, and 10 years later, here we are again.
Okay, so I need you to be very quiet and say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right, so stay quiet. We're going to see what we can find out here, and we'll let him know he's on the air, and then we'll bring you in. And good luck, Lisa. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Damien?
Yes, this is. How can I help you?
Hi, Damien. My name is Kaylee. I'm calling from South Bay Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're actually doing a promotion where we offer local residents free roses. And today you've been selected to send a dozen free roses to anybody that you'd like. They are free. I don't need anything from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. And we can do a note. I'm just trying to promote my business and my delivery business specifically. And hopefully if you like our arrangements, you would come back as a customer.
Okay. You guys are just calling people and just offering them free flowers?
No, just one person. We do this once a month. Just one person.
Wow.
You've been selected today.
How long have you guys been open?
We're pretty recent, just a couple months.
Okay. Awesome. So, what kind of flowers are they?
It's roses. I usually do red, but I do have pink or white to choose from today.
Okay. Yeah. Red sounds perfect. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
And who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Riley.
Okay.
Riley.
Riley. And what would you like to put on the note?
How about you look stunning today?
You look stunning today. Okay.
Damien, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have Lisa, your wife, on the line, and I think she'd like to know who Riley is. Can you tell us?
Whoa. What's going on? What's happening? I'm sorry. You said I'm on the radio?
Yeah, your voice is being heard by others. Riley, you look stunning today. Who is Riley, Damien?
Look, I don't know what you think you're doing, but it's really not what it looks like.
All right, so let me tell you something. Damien, you don't have to hear from me. Lisa, tell Damien why we're here.
I'm so sorry. Damien, I saw the hickey on your neck, and
we already discussed all that. It wasn't a hickey. I told you that.
No, but you're lying. You're lying like you always lie.
Look, I told you. You know that I have to use special soaps because my skin is sensitive, and so when I was using the hotel soap in Chicago,
forget about that. Why are you sending the woman named Riley? You look stunning roses, Damien. Is this all tied together? I mean, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
She's just a coworker of mine, and she's going through a hard time, and so I just wanted to do something nice.
You do not say, Riley, you look stunning today to a coworker going through a hard time. Damien, we're not that naive, bro.
Look, Lisa, we can talk about this when we get home, okay? It's just a big misunderstanding, and we can just talk about it when we get home over dinner, okay?
No.
We can just talk about this later.
No. I'm going to go to my mom's. I'm taking the kids. I want you to get out of the house as soon as you're home.
You don't have to do that, babe. I swear. Just let me come home and explain everything, okay? Let's just talk about it, just you and me.
No, I'm done.
Baby, you don't have to do this. Okay? Look, Riley isn't anything. You're my wife. I mean, like we made a commitment to each other. I'm not.
Yeah,
well
then why are you
you
sending her roses and say you look stunning today?
You're cheating on your wife,
and you had a hickey on your neck.
About this on the radio.
I don't either, okay? Damien. The last thing I want to do is this now, but here we are.
I'm sorry. I want to just talk to my wife. It's me and her. This has nothing to do with you guys. This has everything to do with
just me
and her.
Who is this woman, coworker Riley, that you gave the compliment to? Was she in Chicago with you? Was she also in Chicago with you on the trip?
That is a coworker of mine, and that has nothing to do with your radio station.
And so what was on your neck in the FaceTime call from Chicago?
That was a rash from using the wrong kind of soap.
Okay. In one little section of your neck.
He's never had a rash. In 10 years we've been together. I don't know who Riley is. I've never heard of this coworker before. You're so foolish.
Look, do you want to go through my text? Do you want to go through my... We
doesn't matter because you already deleted them.
Do you want access to my phone all the time? We can talk about doing that. Like I'm willing to do anything with you to prove to you that I'm not cheating on you.
No.
I mean, we're going to go in circles here with Damien and Lisa. I think your instinct and the information you hear is leading you down the right path. So good luck to you. I'm going to let you both go, but Lisa, good luck. And I'm sorry to hear this, but I'm glad we could at least get to the bottom of it.
Thanks, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so upset.
Look,
I'm so sorry.
Lisa, we'll talk about this later, okay? I'm coming home now.
I don't think she's going to be there. I mean, the guy just sent those flowers. You look stunning today. How do you justify that? Helping out a coworker? That doesn't make any sense.
Chin up or something.
Right.
And they're roses, too.
If you send me something that said you look stunning today, I'd be like, inappropriate.
Right, that's my point. That's why I was trying to get into Damien to find out what's going on. But I think it's the same woman from Chicago. I just want to go back to Ryan's roses. Even if you missed it, this is really clear to me. Lisa wrote in and said that she FaceTimed her husband when he was out of town on a work trip, and he had a hickey. Did he not know he had the hickey, and he forgot to cover it up, or he thought it was covered up, or he thought she couldn't see it? So that happens.
Gosh.
Then we get this guy, her husband, Damien, on the line. And he sends roses to a coworker, Riley. You look stunning today. So I don't know if the two things are related or unrelated, but they sound like double violations.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they're related. But what in the world could justify a married man to say to a coworker, "Hey, you look stunning today"? That's not. And he was right. He was right down the Riley path. Didn't even think about his wife, really.
No, he didn't.
And she said she could tell when he was lying. And he certainly sounded like he was lying.
And it was red roses. I gave him the option to do white or a different color.
Mm-hmm. So, Denise, I do too. I feel bad for Lisa as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel terrible for her, but I do think
that this is like a learning experience, right? Like, I mean, if someone lies to you, and they continue to lie to you, even if it's like little things like the emails and the dog and things like that, like that's a pattern. And it just shows that they're going to keep lying to you in the future. And I feel terrible for her, but like,
so are you saying when she found him lying about other things earlier on in the relationship, she should have paid more attention to that before it got to be this lie?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
I do. I really do. And like, I don't want to put the blame on her because, you know, it's not her fault that he did these things to her. But like, I think we can just be more perceptive and we can prevent these things from getting to this point.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard in a relationship. You don't want to admit to hearing about or seeing the red flags because it's
time.
But it's also like defeat on yourself because you picked the person, you believed in the person, and they're letting you down.
Yeah,
and it's hard to admit that sometimes until this happens, and this is the big one.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I mean, if they let you down and they keep letting you down, like, would it be worse to admit like this person let me down and I made a bad decision, or like continue to get let down by that person?
It's a very astute and wise statement. It's hard to do sometimes, but I think you're right. Denise, Huntington Park, thanks for calling. 102.7 KIIS-FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses, and Kelly in the Valley says, I caught my husband having an online affair with someone he met in a video game. He blocked her, begged me for forgiveness, and I took him back. Now his behavior is changing again, and it's eerily similar to what happened last time. But I don't have any evidence. I don't have any proof yet. Is he just being a little bit more clever about the whole thing? Okay, so Kelly, let's start with, what is the behavior you're seeing repeat itself? Tell me about that.
So it was last fall, and he was acting really weird. I could just, like tell something was going on. So I confronted him and basically, I forced him to show me his phone, and I found texts and photos and like a plan for them to meet. And, also he had also said like some awful things about me in the text.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So that's been like the hardest part for me. Anyway, he freaked out and he like cried, and I agreed to stay if he cut off all contact, but now he's being weird again, even though he promised he would.
Okay, I got it. And did you ever really forgive him, even though you said you did move on? Did you ever really, really on the inside forgive him?
I'm going to say no, I did not. I didn't.
I don't find it surprising. I don't know how even when you say you can, it's always in the back of your head. Do you know her name?
Yeah, he called her Nadia, but I mean, I don't really actually have any idea if that's her real name. I suspected that maybe he was being like catfished or something.
Nadia. All right, well, let's see if we can find out. Kelly, hold on 1 second here. We'll
okay, thank you.
Hold. You're very welcome. And we'll come back and we'll make the Ryan's Roses call. That will happen next. Hang tight. It's time for the call on Ryan's Roses here at KIIS-FM. So Kelly was just telling us she caught her husband having an online affair in a video game, and she forgave him. But the signs that she saw then, when she found out, and the signs she sees now are the same. And she's worried he might be doing something again, maybe even worse. She also told us she never really forgave him, which I understand.
Ooh, the resentment, right? Mm-hmm.
She thinks this other person that he's connecting with is named Nadia. And she has no real facts, but a feeling, and that's what we're going to get into now. So, Kelly, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, your husband. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do that now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out. And who he sends him to. Who's top of mind? Is it you, Kelly? Is it Nadia? Is it somebody else? Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Bobby?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Marissa. I'm calling from Butterfly Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm fine. You're calling from where?
Butterfly Blooms. We deliver here in Woodland Hills and surrounding areas. We're offering a free promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
No, I don't think I'm interested.
No. Like before you hang up, they're free. I don't need cash from you or anything like that. And they're gorgeous, just in time for Valentine's Day. We're trying to promote them. They actually come with a teddy bear and some chocolates, and they're beautiful. It's a beautiful arrangement. You can send it to anybody that you'd like. I don't need cash from you or anything like that. It's a promotion that we do about once a month.
You're just offering people free roses?
Not like multiple people. We just do it like once a month. You've been selected. Is there anybody that you'd want to send them to? I can get you off the phone in like 2 minutes. We just need the name of the person and then a note, and then that's it.
Actually, yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea right now.
There's nobody in your life that you'd want to send flowers to?
No, I don't think so. It's
Are you not in love? Are you in a relationship? I mean, even
it's just it's complicated. Listen, I'm in a weird place right now. Thank you anyway, but take care.
Hey, Bobby, you're just want to jump in real fast for a second. You don't want to send these to your wife, Kelly, or your girlfriend, Nadia? Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. You should know that.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, we know.
This is your wife, Kelly, on the phone.
What are you talking?
Your wife is on the line. She's here. Go ahead, Kelly.
Bobby, this is me because you were cheating on me.
What? What are we doing on the radio? What? I mean, listen.
You haven't.
This is.
You know what? You've been talking to her again, haven't you? This Nadia lady, right? That's why it would just quote unquote complicate things.
Yeah, exactly. If you're.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. This is like I don't know why we're on the radio. This is nobody's business but ours. Okay, I don't.
But Bobby, it's now become everybody's business. So that ship has sailed. Why is it complicated? Like, it's not complicated if you're just if your wife's the only one involved. But if your wife is involved and so is Nadia, it becomes complicated. That I understand. So what's going on?
Yeah.
And by the way, Kelly has not ever really forgiven you. So this has been haunting her. It's in the back of her mind. And now your behavior is strange. Just tell her what's happening this time.
Yeah, my husband exchanging nude photos with someone is not,
okay.
Yeah, that's complicated, right?
Yes.
And you're still doing it.
This is nothing to do with any of you, okay? All right? Like, my wife and I, we've talked about this. I'm not, and I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm not exchanging.
Are you cheating
anything.
on your wife? Are you cheating on your wife? Yes or no?
Am I sleeping with someone else? No.
Okay, that's not the question. Are you cheating on your wife? Yes or no?
What? I just told you, I'm not sleeping with someone else.
Okay. Are you in contact with Nadia? Yes or no?
No comment.
Okay.
There's 2 yeses. All right, there you go, Kelly. Our job is done.
That's your answer.
That's it.
That's your answer.
Thank you very much.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I just don't want to do this on the radio.
Kelly, he did not say no to either one of those questions, so I think you have your information.
Yeah.
Good luck. Thank you for reaching out to us, all right? Ryan's Roses, KIIS-FM.